Welcome inside Clemson's Death Valley. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Clemson Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Death Valley. The tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
The Canes will kick it away and start us off.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Clemson Tigers offense making their way on the field today. A showdown today of two of the best wide receivers in the country. These guys truly elite, and I think they've savored this big stage show. They want to show they are the guy in the country.
Chris, what I'm excited for is to see all the creative ways that these offenses try to get these guys the ball. Because remember, you can't just sit there and think to yourself, all right, he's going to impact the game throwing the ball down the field. They certainly will, but you want them to touch it 8, 9, 10 times. So watch for those creative play calls, jet sweeps. Anytime you can get the ball to these wide receivers, that's a quality play.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Across the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Tigers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got space. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The 8th play of this opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job. And you can tell the front 7 is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got to run a pitch. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Hurricanes offense out there for their first possession. On the ground, it's Fletcher. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Can he make it to the marker? Past the 45. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. We get a stoppage here for an injured Canes player. Senior offensive lineman. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a 4th down. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Vaughn. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Fletcher. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And this pass is caught. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. The Canes are in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, Chris, there's 2 things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it, but also this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap. They're not doing a good job of either of those. They need to shore up this protection if they want to have success offensively.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pressure is coming. Grab made by the tight end. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is...
He's got a crease. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different.
It's caught. He's got room. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. Now he's got open space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
So now Miami will use their first timeout. Looking to throw it on 1st down. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So the offense will spend the timeout here before the 2nd down play. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The Hurricanes will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass costs him 5 yards. That penalty could be costly. Illegal forward pass makes it 2nd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. 1, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, you're also keeping the defense honest.
Sees an opening. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught behind the line. It's Jacobs. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win.
The Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. Open field ahead. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down. That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And throwing again on second and 10. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Catch made by the tight end. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you know they trust their quarterback. It's first and goal. You're at the 1-yard line. He's still throwing the ball. Tight window throw, but this is what makes him so good. Good decision, good ball, touchdown offense.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They moved you well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Looking deep down the left side. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
and normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on third down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you because I know he's frustrated. He wants to make that catch, but as a quarterback, you got to turn into a leader here and not just a player. Go up to your teammate and tell him, hey, you're going to get another shot.
The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Now, following the play, we got a stoppage here. There's an injured Tiger. So, second down after the incompletion.
Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Defense is coming after him. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
And it's a solid return after the interception.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man in the open field. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. An explosive play for this passing game. And now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
Quick throw to the left side. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And he's got it. No problem.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On first down, it's play action. Here comes the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And now from the pistol formation. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And there's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Will hand it off. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break.
And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
Try and muscle for the first down. The Hurricanes are on the move here.
Beautiful job on this set of downs by this offense, getting themselves into a short yardage, 3rd and 2 situation, and then they're able to convert and stay on the field. This offense has done a nice job all day long, and they continue to do that, in particular on 1st and 2nd down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Picks up the first, looking for more.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
He's got it near the end zone.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And they're trying to punch it in here.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt.
PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. So not much in the 2 previous plays. Sets up now a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Zips it down the middle. Grabs it with one hand for a huge gain. Freshman brought down after an outstanding one-handed catch.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
So now Miami will use their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Here comes the rush. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Touchdown, Clemson. This passing game is still on fire.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Now they'll run a draw play. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. The senior defensive end. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
And you cannot have a breakdown like that in coverage in this situation. You can't give up points on this drive, and this secondary has got to lock it up.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. The Hurricanes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials catch that face mask penalty, the offense gets a free first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And the quarterback will take a knee. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.